It's predicted that world population will grow to 9 billion people by 2040. And the global opportunity for dairy is expected to grow dramatically right along with it. It all begins with meeting consumer demand and providing dairy products that consumers want. And while the U.S. dairy industry has proven it's prepared to meet that growth, the question remains, is the Midwest region prepared to take advantage of this opportunity? The Path Forward initiative lays out the challenges and opportunities before the Midwest dairy industry to capture its share of the global and domestic demand. Dairy Iowa has brought together leaders from government, university, industry, and farming to map out the Midwest's role in the pursuit of the path forward. What products will consumers want in the future? Does the Midwest have the processing capacity to meet those consumer demands? Will there be an adequate milk supply to fill the capacity? And will the local communities support the industry? Key Iowa leaders are confident the answer is yes.
Dairy growth is good for everyone. It is good for dairy producers, it is good for dairy processors, for communities, for environment. It is good for the economy. We need to create a culture that rewards success, that celebrates success.
The dairy industry has always been an important part of what we do here in Iowa, so it's important for us to be able to tell our story, to be able to grow the processing industry and therefore grow the dairy production business. All the ancillary impacts from the folks that provide services to you and the opportunity to be able to grow that industry.
In the Midwest, we've got land, we've got resources. More importantly, I think we have infrastructure, and what I really think it takes is people. You really have to have mentality of people, both in terms of a passion for the industry and producing product, to the people around that will support that.
Agriculture really is the backbone to the Iowa economy. It's a significant contributor to GDP. It's a significant contributor to employment in the state. Everyone benefits from a strong agriculture economy, and the ability to have access to wholesome, safe milk and dairy products produced right here in Iowa is something that we can all get behind.
The dairy industry is part of the character of our country. Hardworking and real people. You can see the results of what you do. We're producing a great product, food to feed the world and feed them well.
It's one package. You can get all 9 essential nutrients that you need each day in any dairy product that you consume.
It's so much more than calcium. Everyone's recognizing the importance of protein in the diet, and there's no better quality protein than dairy protein. We need to look at what the trends say and look at the future opportunities for dairy consumption.
The growth of cheese has really been on a 30-40 year steady growth incline. Every time that 1 more pound of cheese is eaten by the population of the United States, that's another 330 million pounds of cheese that's in demand.
There's still untapped potential in the dairy industry. The resources we have here, and not just the obvious, the land, the water, but think of the expertise we have here. So the human resources, the thing that I think we take for granted is our manufacturing infrastructure. It's been here for many, many decades, and we now need to grow on that. And the only way to do that is, of course, to expand the base, which is milk production.
All of the essential resources needed for dairy production and processing are here in Iowa, probably in equal or greater amount and diversity than any other state in the country.
We need collaboration all the way through the entire chain, from the consumer all the way down to on the production side, so that we're all on the same page, knowing that our producers are producing a great healthy product and that we're turning that milk into a good, healthy, consumable product for our consumers to eat and enjoy.
We have a lot of pluses for Iowa. We have good growing conditions for crops. We have available land, good water. It's a very good place to be dairy farming.
The dairy industry has shaped me into the person I am today. I'm so blessed to be born into a dairy farming community, and so I hope that it thrives for as I go into my future career.
The dairy industry in Iowa is very important, as is all livestock agriculture. For example, 1 out of 5 people go to work today because of livestock. 1 out of $3 that goes into Iowa's economy is a direct result of agriculture. So by bringing young people back to the farm or even encouraging growth amongst existing livestock farmers, we see the economic benefits not only in the local community but throughout the state. In order to keep those rural communities alive and growing, we need young people, young families to come back, get into the school system, the churches, and keep Main Street businesses thriving.